Good day to you. My name is Nuhu Abubakar Sadiq. I'll be taking you computer studies today. Our topic of discussion is program development. Before we proceed, let's see the topic outlines. We'll start with what is a program, what is program development, steps involved in program development, what are compiled programs, and finally, what are interpreted programs? What is a program? A program is a set of step-by-step instructions that directs the computer to the tasks you want it to do and produce the results you want. What is program development? Development of programs is the art of preparing and designing necessary structures to come up with computer instructions that can be used to accomplish a task in the computer. Steps involved in program development. Developing a program involves steps similar to any problem-solving task. There are 5 main steps in the programming process. We have the defining the problem step, planning the solution, coding the program, testing the program, and lastly, documenting the program. We'll start with the first step, that is defining the program. The task of defining the problem consists of identifying what it is that is input given data, and what is it you want to obtain, that is output or the result. Step 2, planning solution. 2 common ways of planning the solution to a problem are to draw a flowchart and to write pseudocode, or possibly both. What is a flowchart? A flowchart is a pictorial representation of a step-by-step solution to a problem. And what is a pseudocode? Pseudocode is an English-like non-standard language that lets you state your solution with more precision than you can in plain English. Step 3, coding the program. After planning the solution, the next step is to code the program, that is, to express your solution in a programming language. Step 4, testing the program. After coding the program, you must prepare to test it on the computer. This step involves these phases. Phase 1 is desk checking. Step 2, translating, and the final stage is debugging. Desk checking. In desk checking, you simply sit down and mentally trace or check the logic of the program to attempt to ensure that it is error-free and workable. 2, translating. The use of a translator tells you if you have improperly used the programming language in some way. And last one is debugging. Debugging means detecting, locating, and correcting bugs or mistakes, usually by running the program. The final step, that is step 5, is documenting the program. Documentation is a written, detailed description of the programming cycle and specific facts about the program. Typical program documentation materials include the origin and nature of the problem, a brief narrative description of the program, logic tools such as flowchart and pseudocode, data record descriptions, program listings, and testing results. Comments in the program itself are also considered an essential part of documentation. What are compiled programs? Some programs must be converted into instructions that a computer can understand, bits and bytes to be specific, or ones and zeros. They perform this conversion step at the time the program is written. This conversion process is called compiling the program. Compiling is performed by a compiler program that reads a text file written in the programming language and converts it into an executable file that can be read efficiently by the operating system. Examples of compiled programs: we have C, C++, and all assembly languages. Interpreted programs. An interpreter is another type of program translator used for translating higher level language into machine language. It takes one statement of a higher level languages, translates it into machine language, and immediately executes it. Translation and execution are carried out for each statement. Examples include Perl, TCL, Python, and all Unix shell scripting languages. Summary. Towards this end, we were able to 1. Know the meaning of a program. 2. State what is program development. 3. List steps involved in program development. 4. Give examples of compiled programs. And finally, give examples of interpreted programs. Assignment. Today we have 3 assignments. First one, what is a translator in program development? Second one, can a program be a compiler and an interpreter at the same time? The third one, if yes, in question 2, state your reasons and give examples of such programs. This assignment is to be submitted to training@educom.ng. Thank you for having you today. Have a nice day.